Hello, Cowboy Nation and Cowboy Headquarters, and welcome to the Dallas Cowboy Huddle, where we come together and talk nothing but Dallas Cowboy talk. So, as you guys know, the cuts has been made. The cut has been made from 80 to 53. So we are there at 53 man on the Dallas Cowboy team. So I was going to sit here and I was going to talk about all the ones that got cut and all that. That's going to take too long. But let's just talk about the practice squad, who made the practice squad, and then we can take it from there. So I wrote down the names and got a list of names of those that made the practice squad, and then basically we can do the rest from there. So I'm gonna tell you something interesting about the practice squad because it also ties into the injury reserve. So it got a lot of things that's taking place with this practice squad as well as the injury reserve. So we'll talk about that. But let's get right on into these names that made the practice squad, and some are pretty surprising, and then some are not too surprising. So the first player to make the practice squad is offensive tackle Isaac Alacon, linebacker Francis Bernard, which I'm glad they wouldn't pick this guy. That was number 44. He played linebacker, and he got great potential. So I'm glad they got him. Defensive back Deontay Burton. Defensive back Brandon Carr. Now they're going to talk about Brandon Carr. Brandon Carr was a former player of Dallas Cowboys that went to the Ravens. We talked about him yesterday as well. But see, this is what I'm talking about, this practice squad. So it's real, it's something to this. So yeah, we brought in Brandon Carr. So yeah, we'll talk about that. Defensive end Rondell Carter made the practice squad. Defensive tackle Justin Hamilton made the practice squad. Linebacker Ladarius Hamilton made the practice squad. Center Marcus Henry. Tight end Cole Haikutini made the practice squad. Wide receiver John Vay Johnson. I was a little worried about John Vay, but I saw that he got cut. I'm like, whoa! But we was able to pick him back up on the practice squad. Uh, Defensive back Luther Kirk. Running back Siwo Alolua. Okay, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but I'm glad we got this kid because I really think he's going to be a major asset to this team. I'm sure he probably come in as a special team or sometime down the line or whatever. If they need to pull him up, they can pull him up. Who else? We got wide receiver Aaron Parker. I'm sorry, Aaron Parker. He made the practice squad. DB Savion Smith and defensive back Chris Westry. So these are the guys that made the practice squad. True, yeah, Devin Smith got cut. Man, that hurt me. I just knew Devin Smith was gonna make it, but he didn't make it. Also, some major cuts was Haha Dix. He got cut. Um, who else got cut that kind of basically stood out? Haha Dix was probably one of the guys got cut that I was kind of, didn't see. Well, I saw it coming, but didn't know it was going to be, it's going to actually happen. But it again actually happened. We also lost Joe Jackson. Joe Jackson was one I think we picked up last year or year before last or what. I think we got him in the sixth round, and we cut him, but he got picked up by Cleveland Brown, which is a good thing. So, congratulations to Joe Jackson. Let's talk about the injury reserve. So the injury reserve base we know was Sean Lee. Still don't know if Sean Lee's gonna make it, man. But he's got some type of sports hernia going on. Just a lot going on with Sean Lee. Then Lael Collins is on injury reserve, and Jordan Lewis. So I think Lael Collins and Jordan Lewis is on the 3 week injury reserve. So basically, these guys can actually be brought back to the 53 man roster. But I think Jordan Lewis is dealing with a little something, and Lael Collins is dealing with a little something. But these guys are protected. So we've talked about that. So I think these two guys are probably going to do a minimum of 3 weeks, and Jordan Lewis might be back before the 3 weeks, but it's just a way to keep him. So again, now I understand why we did the scrimmage without the numbers, without the names on it, because like Javon Johnson would have been one that could have got away to running back. Sewell could have been another one got away, if they was exposed. So Anyway, so let's go back to talk about Brandon Carr. Brandon Carr was brought in, and I'm thinking, and this guy here, he's a veteran. I think he's been here about what 9 years, 12 years, something like that. But they brought him in on the practice squad. But that is just so no one else can pick him up. So I'm sure what's going to happen. Brandon Carr is going to probably be brought in to play the safety position. That's where it's looking since they cut Ha Ha Diggs. I don't know. I don't know how y'all feel about that, but that's where we are. Brandon Carr is back on the team, on the practice squad. So we'll see what that means. Yeah. So that's where we are, man. We got a 53-man roster in place, man, and this is the week that we prepare for Sunday night football. It just might happen. So, guys, y'all get ready. We're getting ready to go into week one, man. Y'all keep y'all fingers crossed that we get off to it this season. I've been watching a little college football, trying to see how that was taking place. Doing pretty good. So, I think we're going to be okay, man. So, we got to go on the road and we got to play Los Angeles. So, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. We don't know what the future holds in this game, but I'm sure Mike McCarthy's going to put something together where, we probably come out this thing with a win. So anything else would be uncivilized. But with that being said, guys, I'm not gonna hold y'all no longer. Just want to share that with you. So we got our 53-man roster, and now it's time to roll till the wheels fall off. Like I always say, don't nothing come to a sleeper but a dream. So let's make it happen, Cap. Deuces.